This video is about how to wear pattern tights. This is meant to be a follow-up to the other video about how to wear color tights. Now there are two rules when you're looking to mix and match patterns, either in an outfit or when you're incorporating something like a pattern tight. The first rule is that one of the patterns needs to be larger or more dominant than the other pattern. And then the other rule is that if you have a very geometric straight up and down pattern, the other one needs to be something that's moving, something that's opposite of the first one. So to illustrate this, I want to show you a couple outfit combinations before we go into talking about pattern tights. And the first one is this blouse, which is in a great color and a great pattern, but as you can see, this is going to be our more dominant and our moving pattern. And then I paired it with these pinstripe pants, which is a great complement to this pattern top because this is a more geometric pattern with the pinstripe and it's more subtle than the top that we've paired it with. So this illustrates those two rules that we were talking about. And another example, which should be easier to see, is this dress. So this one we have here, the main part of the dress is this very geometric bold pattern, and then we have a pattern on the bottom that they put as a trim, and it's a moving pattern. So it's the opposite of what the rest of the dress is, and it complements it nicely. So one of the other ways to do a pattern tight is something like I'm wearing here, where I have these tights, which it's a moving pattern, and it's actually something, it's pretty bold, it's pretty loud. So what I've done, and I could pair it with pumps, I just chose to pair this dress since it's a sweater dress and then for winter with boots, is just a pretty simple dress with a little bit of shoulder detail. And that way I'm really letting the tights, this pretty bold pattern, be the focal point of the outfit. It's not really competing with anything else. So if you have a pattern you're not sure what to do with it or how to wear it, just wear it with something really simple, a really simple silhouette or a simple dress or a plain skirt. So now I'm going to show you some other examples of how to wear a pattern tight with something similar items you might have in your wardrobe. So the first one, this is this black and gray skirt that is pretty bold. This is our bigger pattern that we're going to work with. And then a great thing to pair it with are these tights, which are the geometric, since this one is our moving one, and much smaller than the pattern that's going on in this skirt. And this is something, these are sold, these small dot tights, these are sold every fall at Nordstrom's. They also sell two other patterns as well. So it's the first way. And then second idea is we have this tweed skirt, which is, this is also our bold, bigger pattern. It's pretty noticeable. And then paired it with these tights. If you can see, they're black, but they have a little diamond pattern to them. And this works because this almost reads as black from far away. And so then against the skirt, it really lets the skirt be the focal point, and this is just a subtle way of mixing in a pattern. And then another example would be this brown window pane pencil skirt. And this is very subtle. It's probably even hard to see on camera, but I think the best thing to pair this with is a pair of brown fishnets. And in this example, this is actually our bold pattern, and we're letting the tights speak in this outfit versus the skirt. This is our much more subtle one. And then lastly, I do think nylons can be a little bit dated, but if you're going to a dressy event or something that's a little bit more formal and still really want to wear a sheer nylon, I like something like this. This actually has these stars going up the back. I think it's a little bit easier to wear than the nylons with the seam up the back, because you don't have to try and align these in a perfectly straight line. And this is just a nice way, again, you don't have to wear this really dressy, but you could just wear this with a simple dress or skirt and have this kind of be the focal point when you turn around. It's a little something unexpected. So hopefully that gives you some ideas as to how to incorporate pattern tights into your wardrobe.